And welcome to EDM.SA.TV. I'm your host, Dean Michael, and on today's lineup, I have the privilege of interviewing none other than the world's strongest DJ. You heard it, Mark Stent. Mark, how's it, buddy?
What's up, Brian?
How are you doing, man? Good, man. You keeping well?
Always.
Good. Looking all buff and lean there.
I try. Live a healthy life. You have to. In this
How did it all start out for Mark Stent?
Well, it's a funny story because everybody's going to mock me about this, but it was originally about the chicks. I was at school and they needed a DJ to DJ at one of the school socials.
Yeah.
And I thought it might pick me up some extra girls.
Okay.
And when I did it, I actually fell in love with that feeling of, watching people, what they do to your music. And from there, got my first vinyl, and the rest is history.
Did you pull any chicks that day?
I actually can't remember. Probably. I actually don't even know, but that actually is not really that important anymore.
Yeah. No, just the love of the music, and I'm sure there's no better feeling than just having that crowd go crazy.
It's really like a very difficult thing to describe to people, because obviously you love house music, you love whatever, but the best feeling is to play your own music and watching other people react to it. Like, I really feed off that energy.
Crazy, yeah. And speaking of that, what is your music? What genre best describes Mark Stent?
Personally, from my soul, I'd say the funkier side of deep house. I've been playing that my whole life. But more recently, I've fallen in love with EDM.
Okay.
The harder, big, chunky drops. It's just like such an evil, lovely feeling, when you play it. I fall in love with that very much.
And then going forward, what's sort of up for Mark Stent for the years to come, or what are you working on?
Well, at the moment, I'm focusing a lot on my production. My record label is doing pretty well. I've got a new brand, Stent Fire, that's pushing out EDM with some tracks out, hopefully on Pasha Recordings, to work out music in Sweden, a couple of other labels.
Wow.
So that's doing pretty well. Some nice remixes, a couple of tracks on radio. Plus, I'm producing my deep house under Mark Stent, stuff going on Sweat Out Records, Yolanda Be Cool's label, Heads and Tails Music, a local label. So production's where it's going.
So you're keeping yourself very busy.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a 24/7 job.
Well, that's what it is. People seem to think, DJs just party, but there's a lot of preparation that gets involved into that set,
Okay.
It's a respectable job.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's not all glitz and glamour. The Ultra SA right here recently. How was that for you? It's obviously put South Africa on the map.
Absolutely. That's actually the biggest honor of my career, to be able to be involved in Ultra Music Festival, and really the best run event I've ever been to in South Africa. The South African guys pulled their weight. The internationals were amazing. It was just like a really, really nice vibe.
Sure.
Big up to the guys who really.
A little birdie told me that you were recently in a movie of some kind here in South Africa.
A couple of years ago, I was in a movie called The Racist, me, Fresh, Bad Brad, Kurt Darren.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot of fun.
All the big dogs under one roof there.
Absolutely. Look, one thing I do know is I'm not an actor, but it was a hell of a lot of fun to be part of.
All right, and just tell us, to sort of wind down, what does Mark Stent do? Obviously, it can't just always be hard EDM through your life, but you have to have something to try and bring yourself back down to ground a bit.
The way I see it now, having music as my job, because it's very easy having your job and your hobby to become monotonous and to get sick of what you do.
Yeah.
So what I like to do now is I like to kind of separate it. The EDM, the harder styles, progressive, that's my work, which I enjoy, but I can pitch that off, and when I get home, it's deep house, funky house. So I like to separate the two,
just to break the mold a bit.
To keep them like that, and then listen to a bit of rock and hip hop.
All right, sick.
To give me some inspiration.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, if we can get hold of you, want to book you, what do we guys, where can we look you up?
Okay, for bookings at markstent.com, my website, markstent.com, Facebook, DJ Mark Stent, Twitter, Mark Stent DJ, SoundCloud, Mark Stent DJ.
All right, there you hear it. On EDM SA, the world's strongest DJ, Mark Stent. It's been a privilege. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.